Is this the iPhone 14 Pro? Let's open up the box and find out. Dave Taylor here, and in this box, I'm pretty darn sure, is my brand new Apple iPhone 14 Pro. So I thought, rather than just unboxing it, I'd unbox it on camera. So we start with the unboxing tool of choice, which is a big knife, which I do my best to not cut myself with when I am opening boxes. And this box came via FedEx, and it was kind of amusing that it had a delivery window of like 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then it got here almost an hour and a half before that window. No hullabaloo, no notification, no knocking on the door. Just the box just showed up as far as I could tell. Good news, we're gonna open it and we're gonna see what's inside. So there is tape to reseal box for your device return. That is so pessimistic. I'm not gonna return the darn device. And some blue bubble wrap, and of course, all right, oh, I see. Oh, it's not real bubble wrap because all the squares are connected, so you can't pop it. So we're done with that too. And look what's in the box. There it is, the Apple iPhone 14 Pro. And I'll look on the back, and this is indeed the iPhone 14 Pro. And the configuration is always incredibly hard to read, so I'm gonna just go ahead and open it. But before we do, let's see what else is in the box. There's a lot of return information. Really interesting, actually. I don't recall seeing this in previous units. So there's a shipping label. There is a congrats on getting the newest iPhone. Blah, blah, blah. That's AT&T. Here's my shipping order. This might be because it's from AT&T, not directly from Apple. But it looks like it is my phone number and everything. So might be configured properly. And another thing, buy 2 cases, screen protectors or branded power accessories, get 1 free. That's nice. And holy cow, terms and conditions. Oh, return terms and conditions. I guess AT&T is just not super confident I'm gonna keep it. But you know what? I'm gonna keep it. So here we go. Now, I actually don't need a knife or anything because Apple does such a good job with their packaging that to open it up, all you have to do is pull on these 2 little tabs. So here's one at the top, and then here's one at the bottom. And now, should open up. And now we have the actual unboxing. Here's what's in the box. It is an iPhone 14 Pro. I will take that cover off. You can see it is very attractive. It has a pretty big camera setup there. The camera is definitely one of the things that they've upgraded again. And then also in the box on the top is a little envelope. And in the envelope we have an Apple sticker for those of you that don't yet have one on every possible surface. And let's see, and a notification that you no longer need a physical SIM. Activate your eSIM during iPhone setup. I have heard that there are some issues with the brand new 14s. I will hope not to encounter that. And then there's a little startup page that is so small that I would probably need a magnifying glass to read it. But I know how to do this, so that's not a biggie. So there's that. And then the only other thing in the box is a USB-C to Lightning connecting cable. So it does give you the ability to charge, but it doesn't give you the ability to actually plug it into the wall. Now, this has not been without some controversy, and in some other countries, Apple is facing some issues where the companies are saying, you're selling a product that consumers can't use without having to buy something else, which is not super honest of you. Apple disagrees, and I'm not sure I actually disagree with Apple's position, but be that as it may, in the box we have obviously the phone and the cable, and that's really everything. Everything else is sort of just an additional bits and pieces. So I knew this is going to be how it would work, so in advance I have a brand new spec iPhone 14 Pro MagSafe case, because I always want to put a case on my phones because I want them to be safe, and that fits absolutely beautifully and looks great. And then for charging it, I have a Mophie SpeedPort 30, this brand new little charger. It is a tiny little gizmo that gives me, if I can open it, plenty of power to charge this phone up, although my guess is that it will be shipped with at least 90% charged. I think there's a reason they don't do 100% charge, but yeah, you can see there's USB-C, so it's absolutely ready for this cable, and then the other end is just a double prong, so it's a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier than the original Apple 5-watt charger. Yes, I go back that far, but 30 watts. This is going to be great to have in my computer bag because it'll also work with iPads and other phones and tablets and you name it. This is going to be able to charge it, but really it's all about the phone. So let's push the button and see if the phone turns on. And there we go. So that's my unboxing. This is the iPhone 14 Pro straight out of the box, and I showed you everything that was in the box. Not a whole lot, as is pretty typical of Apple. It is funny that on the lid you can see there's a cutout for the camera because the camera sticks out that far. But I will just tell you, I am very enthused about this new phone, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Click or tap on that subscribe button, then turn on notifications, because it won't take me long to give this some full tests and show up and share some demo videos, demo photos, night mode photos, whatever I can do to test it out and try things. That's what I'm going to do. And I'll just do one more thing before we go. Let me take it back out of this case. Boy, this spec case doesn't want to let go. And I will just compare it. I just happen to have an iPhone 13 Pro. So this way you can compare, let's see, size-wise. They look like they're almost exactly the same size. The 14 Pro might be just a smidge taller. And in terms of button layout, well, looks like the button on the right-hand side is in the same place, and on the left-hand side, they look like they're in the same place too. So rather astonishingly, it might be the case that the iPhone 14 Pro can use cases from the iPhone 13 Pro. Now, I'm not sure the camera's in exactly the same position and is exactly the same size, so that might be the actual Achilles heel of that strategy, but I'll share that when I get to the full review anyway. In any case, here's my 14 Pro. I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing, and I'll catch you in my next video.